Punk. I can see what's a personality.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see CM Punk making his way out to the ring tonight. The right arm in a sling. And there's been rumors all over social media over the past 48 hours of an injury sustained by CM Punk this past Saturday night in the Royal Rumble match. And we saw an incredible performance from CM Punk. Final two of losing to Cody. So when I heard the rumors and read the rumors that he was injured, I thought to myself, how could that be with how he performed? I was seeing sling pull. I'm no doctor. CM Punk entered number 27 in the next Royal Rumble match this past Saturday. He lasted over 21 minutes before coming out of the final two of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, as that mentioned Rhodes would eliminate Punk to win the Rumble.
CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. Ah, the injury. That's right. Not sponsored.
Saturday night. And I felt like I had it in the palm of my hand. And I'm not mad at anybody, really.
Hello.
I'm not mad at Cody Rhodes. I actually would like to take this time off the top to say congratulations to Cody. A lot of the times in this business, it's not about what you deserve, it's about what you've earned. And he's earned it, busted his ass. I hope he goes to WrestleMania in Philadelphia and he finishes his story.
Y'all think Punk's injury is real?
Going back to back in the
Or just
Rumble
part
is
of the
a
whole
golden
story?
It's kind of like your Tampa Bay Lightning going back to back winning the cup.
My weekend was okay. It was pretty good, I guess. Not everyone's getting injured.
While I came close, close don't count in this business. Close only counts in horseshoes.
Right before WrestleMania.
Hand grenades, and I've never believed in luck. But I feel a little bit unlucky. In the course of the Rumble, I tore my right tricep.
How do you got Seth gone? He's gone.
As much as I tried and I asked, maybe I could just tape it. Maybe I can make it to Elimination Chamber, and I can try to win that. And I can,
Elimination
I can
Chamber.
WrestleMania. But it's just not in the cards, and I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me.
How was your weekend?
Because when I think of this situation and how much it bums me out, how much I have talked from the highest mountains about how my goal and my dream ever since I was a little kid was to main event WrestleMania. Maybe it's just not ever gonna happen.
Oh, stop it. You're going to main event WrestleMania.
I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me because
It's going to happen.
Is this a problem? I have a friend named Chad Gilbert who I think about a lot. Every day I think about this kid because I love him to death. And he's got cancer. And he's had it real bad for a long time. He's got a beautiful wife, beautiful daughter named Lily. And I'll go visit him and I'll sit with him.
My pupper's named Lily.
And he's always in a good mood. And he's never down about it. And it's soul crushing. That's a fight. To me, this is just a flesh wound. When I say best in the world, it doesn't mean.
I hope I get to see him next month anyway.
I lose more often than I win. You guys see me fight in the UFC? Yeah, not great.
Yeah, UFC didn't go great. For CM Punk. But you know what? At least he tried it. Give him that. CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. CM Punk.
It scared me as much as coming back after 10 years. After 10 years of not being in a place that I never wanted to leave in the first place. But I had to. It scared me. WrestleMania scares me. It's a goal that might haunt me for the rest of my life. But this is just a bump in the road. Best in the world is those people who fight things like cancer.
True that.
People who put their lives on the line. Like Matt Flanagan in Chicago, who's a firefighter. People who help other people. Now me, I just happen to entertain you. For some reason, you people love me.
It's actually a pretty good promo.
And I promise I'm going to keep doing it until the wheels fall off. This is a bump in the road.
Hello.
It's adversity, and I have overcome adversity countless times in the past. I do not focus on those who are negative. I do not focus on those who tell me I can't. I'm not tall enough. I'm not big enough.
You kind of have focused on people that have told you that.
Because each and every single one of you, every single day, wake up.
I mean, his focus was on Seth for a bit there.
And you're garbage, man. It doesn't matter what you do because you wake up and you keep going. You put food on your family's table, and by God, that's exactly what I'm going to do. WrestleMania 40, I guess it's not in the cards, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, next WrestleMania?
This isn't the first time, and it won't be the last time I say this. There's always next year.
Well, exactly. There's always next year. Oh, it's, I mean, McIntyre. Here comes McIntyre. McIntyre's probably stoked right now. He's probably stoked. And all these openings opening up for him.
Scottish Warrior on his way to the ring. He's been very vocal about what he thinks about CM Punk.
Love McIntyre though. He deserves it.
McIntyre was actually eliminated by the man standing in the ring. McIntyre was never pleased that CM Punk came back to WWE. He made everybody aware of that. First time he saw it. Left the building in frustration.
Still kind of bummed for CM Punk though.
I've said some terrible things about you since you returned to WWE.
Yeah, but now McIntyre feels bad.
You're a terrible person to be honest. I think you're a poison to the locker room, but I'm listening to you now, and I can relate to everything you're saying.
Aw. Hello. Hey, how are you? Yeah, I figured I might as well. With everything going on right now, it's a nice way to help distract. Nice. Nice. You know, like McIntyre's just so stoked right now. The paths are just like opening wide for him. Yeah. I do have Twitch too, actually. I have YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. I just started the TikTok and YouTube though. CM Punk, CM Punk. No, they don't know what to do with him, but now that everyone's injured, he's like gonna be the main slot. Yeah. For me, I'm just trying to stay busy. Because right now my work like cut my hours a bit. Because it's the first of the year after the holidays. Nice. Oh. Glasgow kiss drops Punk. Oh. Goes right after Punk's injured arm. Nope, here comes Sami Zayn. I'm still getting over being sick. I was really sick last week. I like missed one day of work over it. But the rest I kept pushing myself. The thing is, like, they cut my hours, but they always ask me to stay longer or come in early because they have nobody because they cut everyone's hours. So it's like I never really know my schedule. Cali. I'm in California. Judgment Day. Our truth is somewhere around there. I at least got somewhat lucky because we got like satellite here where I'm at right now, so like I finally get to see Raw and SmackDown at the East Coast times, so I get to see it live for once.
Everyone around here seems to be getting too comfortable to challenge the Judgment Day. So Tonight, we show the world just how vicious we are. That's more like it, boys. Get it, boys. Go get it, guys.
DIY.
Tampa, Florida. 2 hours. We were DIY before. We had 7 years. This moment, this ain't just 7 years. This is a lifetime in the making. This is those 2 5-year-old boys that sat down watching Saturday morning wrestling, dreaming about this moment right here. This is about the tag team titles. This is the time we show the world who we are. We are DIY. Ciampa and Gargano fired up for the tag team championship match.
Yeah, actually, back when they got back together, I was there when it was live.
These 2 have been champions before.
I was there for, if I'm right, Ciampa versus Gunther. They were a huge deal on NXT. I know they had like a huge cult following. I mean, they do get the pops. Yeah. I love Liv. Obviously. Love that Damien still has the case. I know, because I haven't really gotten to hang all my all my stuff I moved in with yet. So it's kind of just a she is kind of just chilling. The thing, like the way Damian Priest gears in the middle always reminds me of how like Ronda Rousey had it. The like straps in the middle. Yeah, sooner or later there's going to be a lot more like decorations and stuff. This is just kind of just thrown together right now. No worries. I'm notorious at typos. And slipping up while speaking in general, see? Love Samantha Irvin. Why? They need to keep letting Samantha be all creative and stuff with her announcing. Not be like, let her do her Chelsea Greens and stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're so glad you could join us here tonight for Monday Night Raw, the first stop on the road to WrestleMania. This first hour is completely commercial-free, and our first match of the night, the undisputed tag team titles.
I did post it. I did post it, but it was kind of like a last minute decision, so I didn't really expect anyone to come, to be honest. So thank you. I'm so happy that Liv's back though, because I get to go next month and hopefully see her. Hopefully. Because I'm going to a house show next month and a Raw. Kind of my Christmas presents to myself. That's what I'm trying to do to stay consistent. I mean, it's all new. I'm not expecting much in the beginning or nothing anyway. Yeah, because last year they only came to NorCal like one time, but this year they came right after the last time I went, so I did get pretty lucky. Ooh, Gunther versus Kofi. That should be good. I see. One year I'll get to go to a WrestleMania. 1 year. It's like on my bucket list. Yeah, I went to, was it in October? October, I went to a house show and a Raw again. Raw comes around here for some reason more than SmackDown. Yeah, I wanted to go when they were in LA, but as you said, too expensive. Tried to save up, but it just didn't work out. My brother got to go to the WrestleMania when it was here, and I think it was the WrestleMania with Seth beating Triple H, and I think Ronda Rousey made her first appearance ever or something. I think it was in Santa Clara. I don't know, but he got to go to that, and I've always been jealous because I'm the one that got him into it in the first place. I also, on my bucket list, is to go to a Royal Rumble. 100%. I was at the some of the most memorable shows I've ever been to. Yeah, that's the one that my brother went to. It's exactly the one my brother went to. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say some of the craziest shows I've been to. I went to the No Way Out in San Francisco when Eddie won the title against Brock. I was at that one when I was a kid. And also when Jericho, when Triple H like tore his ligaments that time, when he was like in the tag team match against Jericho, and was it Benoit? I don't remember. Ooh, that sucks. I've been to like, I've been to, God, all my life, man. Wrestling's just been like my passion. I've been to so many. I remember, like, they brought me home a shirt from the WrestleMania, and and they're like, "Oh, you know, I can buy it for you to watch." It's like, nah. I'm so jealous that they were there. It's like I don't want to remember. Ooh, nice. That'd be pretty crazy if DIY won against him. In the COVID time, the Thunderdome era. Bailey and Sasha were epic during those. That's crazy. Priest is one of the most fun to watch at a house show. Fanatics, yeah, they do. Ooh. Yeah. eBay is actually, I go to eBay a lot for stuff. Not like autographs or nothing, but like just merch. Oh. No. I was gonna like order Liv's new shirt, but then I was like, I might as well get it when I'm there live because hopefully they'll have them. Save on the shipping prices and all the bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, because shipping all that lately, prices are nuts. So fucking crazy. The stimulus era. That was so nice while it lasted. I wish I'd been a little smarter with it. Balor's on the top rope. Nope. Gargano moves out of the way. Nice. Oh. Yeah. I don't think DIY is going to win, but they're sure putting on a damn hell of a show. Yeah, I have lots of Liv shirts. Of course. Oh man. I have a lot of Liv shirts. Back in the day though, I had. Why is my mind freezing? I know I have more than Liv. I had lots of Jericho shirts, but I know that I've been disappointed in him lately, as I think everyone. But like growing up, he was my favorite. I had Hurricane shirts, Hardy shirts, Lita, Trish, Kurt Angle. I want to get a Carmella shirt. I want to get Carmella, Dakota Kai, Bailey, Damage Control. Tiffany Stratton. I love Tiffany Stratton. You never really know, people. I'm so happy McAfee's back. I love McAfee. Damien with the right to the mouth of Ciampa. Balor gets tagged in. Judgment Day wins. As Balor pins Ciampa. Yeah, I loved Jericho as a kid growing up so much. And when I started watching wrestling again, I went to so many Fozzy shows. Went to like 3. Met him multiple times. He's actually really cool. Just the last like years or so, I don't know what's happened. Dom. Love Dom. He won Tom and Nick Mysterio. True. You never really know what's real and what's not. People kind of go off of allegations instead of like, I don't know, cancel culture, I guess. Oh, I don't see that happening. Why the hell? I don't see Triple H, first of all. That would be weird. I could see Stephanie managing Bloodline before Triple H. Yeah, people do say anything. There's our truth. See, that one makes sense for Judgment Day. I love him so much. I was so stoked when he followed me on Twitter. And it's always going to be Twitter to me. I don't know what this whole X thing is. Hey. What documentary? Last few weeks I've been kind of like everywhere. I'm finally like getting more settled down again. Oh, I gotta see that one. You just reminded me about it. I think I did see it a while back, but I actually want to rewatch it. Because I remember it coming on after the pay-per-view like years ago. And I did watch it. Dude, I remember watching him when I was a kid, back when he was like K-Quick. He has not aged at all. I hope it is. After all, I'll probably check. Our truth. That's what I've been trying to tell you. We've been family. Oh, I saw the Angle one a few like months back. It was so good. I remember I did a book report on Kurt Angle in high school. Which reminds me, I wish they would give Chad Gable the push they were giving him before. Stop telling him he's not part of Judgment Day. He's got a shirt and everything. They're all really well made. Oh, JD takes him. Ooh, what a little weasel. JD's such a little weasel. Here comes Miz. Is Miz coming to help R-Truth? Oh shit. Miz. Is he turning face then? Judgment Day just taking poor R-Truth for granted. Oh. Got to meet them. I've never gotten to meet any of the women. I've gotten to meet Stone Cold, Jeff Hardy, and Jericho. It was Stone Cold during his like book signing tour. For some reason, Jeff Hardy was like at a mall right by me. It was random as hell. I actually think I think he was like pretty tired or hungover in the morning because he just had like ketchup all over his front of his shirt. It's like, I feel you, man. Oh, no worries. No, I was talking about you said, yeah, about meeting Trish and Lita, and I said I've met Stone Cold, Jeff Hardy, and Jericho. Shayna, I haven't met Shayna. I never got to meet any of the women yet. Shayna and Zoe Stark. That's actually a pretty badass team. Yeah. Lita was my girl when I was a kid. I feel like everyone's was always like a Trish girl or a Lita girl, and I was always the Lita girl. I love Shayna, man. Do you remember when they were at WWE New York and like it was like Diva of the Decade and Trish won? I was so pissed as a kid that Lita lost that. I was so mad. I love Trish, but like I felt like Lita deserved it. Yeah. Yes, she says Chelsea Green again. Chelsea Green. I did not do that right. Dude, having Trish as a heel again was so awesome. I've always loved Trish as a heel. I always like have a soft spot for heel characters. Mm-hmm. Or Trish against Becky in the steel cage was insane. Ooh. Piper and Chelsea are such a good tag team. They got great chemistry together. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping that they turn freaking Liv heel. I feel like she'll thrive way more as a heel on the mic and everything in general. But like I said, like, cause I, if I was ever in wrestling, I'd always want to be a heel. It'd just be fun. So maybe I'm just being biased. Oh. Nope, Zoe kicks out from Chelsea. What's gonna happen? Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Zoe pins Chelsea. Yeah. It's got to be the shit talking for me. Yeah. I think Liv's had a harder time finding like footing with the mic and stuff being a face. I think being a heel, she just thrives as like doing her little psycho thing and stuff. And back when like she was with Riot Squad and stuff, it's just I think she'd do good as heel. God, I remember going to Sunday Night Heat and stuff way back, right when when Randy and Cena just started. I was like, they're gonna make it. People argued with me though, but I'm pretty sure I was right. There's Cody. That's WWE for you. Thank God Triple H is in charge now. Dude, I hope Liv wins Elimination Chamber to go against Rhea at WrestleMania. That would be so cool. So cool. Yeah. Oh, that game is coming out. I am tired. Damn. At least I'm off tomorrow. No, like they won't be happy, even though like wrestling's the best it's ever been in forever and ever right now. There's always gonna be something to complain about. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, and that's the thing. Your favorites are gonna have to lose sometimes, or there's no stories. People are so dumb. How are you gonna have a story? And how is like if their favorites win all the time, then I don't know. And just because people lose sometimes doesn't mean Triple H hates them. To keep the story going and going and going and going. It's been a long story. I'm still surprised Tony didn't do Cody and CM Punk.
ATM from our bank. We'll have to pay a small fortune in fees. BMO has more fee-free ATMs than the two largest U.S. banks combined. Well, I don't say anybody and more convenient. Can I play a game in a tablet? Sorry, no games. But we do have financial tools. Financial tools?
At this point, well, obviously there's going to be Rock versus Roman, but I don't think it'll be for the belt. It'll just be for like the tribal chief or head of the table spot, probably. But who knows? I don't know. Cody and Punk would have been good. God, everyone like getting back and getting injured. Or Cora Jade just got back and got injured. Punk just got back, got injured. Yeah. At least the roster's so stacked now, though. We gotta at least get that eventually. I know that Logan's probably gonna, or Kevin Owens is gonna get a rematch against Logan. He's got to. Well, is it okay? Raw's like 3 hours. Is SmackDown still 2 though? Yeah, the 2-day manias are cool if you're like at home, but it sucks if you want to go. Because like getting 2-day ticket, so expensive as it is. Then you don't know, like if you can only afford one night, you don't know whether to get one or two. Ay. I also don't get when it's like there's 2 or 3 main events. It's like technically the main event's going to be the last match. I don't know why they do that either. I was just lucky to be off today. Friday, I worked till 5:30. I don't even know. Like spacing out. Cody's such a stud, though. Cody Rhodes. And one day I will get ringside tickets. I've never got to be ringside. Yeah. Wow. They are. It's like 600 to 700 a ticket. You see people go to them like nothing. Oh, just ringside again. It's like, damn. Damn. And you have to, like, for me, I have to be towards the front of the ringside, like actually ringside. Otherwise, like, I'm short, so a bunch of people are just too tall. Nosebleed tickets are fine to get. It's the ringside. At least there are nosebleeds now, though. Back in Vince's day, you didn't even have people in the upper sections. I live by major cities. If you call them major, I guess. Uh, you deserve it. They had like for LA the tickets for nosebleed were like a few hundred, but at that point it was like we would have to have a trip and then found like hotel and all that. It would have just added up to way too much gas, all that to get there. Let me talk to you.
You know, I had something in mind to say first in response to my own question, but on the way out here, I heard something for the very first time that just was music to my ears. Samantha, can you do me the honor of saying it one more time?
Yes. Bring her up one more time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of the
2024. Oh, he won both of them. Cody. He can win all the Royal Rumbles he wants. He still hasn't finished his story. Man, Cody paved his own way, man. How crazy. SmackDown and the PLEs. What do you mean? It's such a great story. It's to be continued over and over and over. What's he gonna do once the story's over, though? We all got stories. And technically, our story is not going to be over till we're all dead. Is that Seth? Here comes Seth. Oh, oh, damn. Bum, 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 bum. People always deserve shots. There's just so many. It just sucks because it's like there's people that deserve shots, but it's also about business and money and yada blada blada. So many circumstances. R-Truth has many stories. he's full of them. Whoa. Whoa. Ah, Seth telling Cody he does deserve it. There's people that think The Rock's a nobody. Those are the same people that would be losing their shit when he returned that night. People lost their shit. They're so full of it. The Rock's a nobody. They must be kids. I could see a bunch of kids and shit not getting like the older ones or the legends. Gotta just hear him out, Tampa. Well, he is kind of the guy.
And I'm not trying to be a jerk right now, but you're not the guy. Roman Reigns.
LA Knight needs a push too again.
I'm the guy.
There's lots of guys right now though.
The World Heavyweight Championship is the title.
The Rock should be gone. Like I said, they're the same people that if they're in the arena that night, they would be losing their shit. Dude, Seth versus Cody's are, yeah, those matches are always epic.
Now, last year, you win the Rumble. Makes perfect sense to go after Roman Reigns. But that was when there was only one champion. The landscape has changed, and I get it. Every single day, all you thought about for the last year is Roman. I get it, I understand it. And you've been with me on this ride. Since I won this title, you've been.
Yeah, I do want to see Seth versus Cody again.
Making town after town after town, city after city, and on all those shows, who was there in the main event? Because it sure as hell.
Exactly. He's just been so obsessed with Roman.
And what title was I defending in those main events?
Hey.
Because it sure as hell wasn't the WWE Championship. It was the World Heavyweight title.
How are you doing tonight?
Do you know why? Do you remember why this title came to be?
Yeah. No, I mean, Cody versus Roman's going to be great. It's just like, he's just so obsessed with Roman. I've been trying to feel better. I've been trying.
They were sick and tired of him showing up every other week, then every other month, then every 6 months, never defending the title, cheating to win every single time he had an opportunity to be an honorable man.
Well, yeah, that'll do it.
This title
Work sucks. Yeah, it's been hard. It's been hard. Yeah. It's funny because it's the opposite for me. Actually, the coworkers are fine, but the customers are shit. Shit. I work in retail and like they'll bring back just charger wires with no box, no tag, no receipt, and expect me to do something with a fucking wire. Like what? Yeah. And there's still people returning bullshit from Christmas. It's like, dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't be rude to anyone in retail or anything like that. I feel like people like should be required to work like a holiday in retail, humble themselves a bit. Because some of these customers, they're so entitled. It's so entitled. Oh no. That bad? I have tomorrow off too, thankfully. And if they call me, nope. Nope. Thanks, soon we're gonna get to Liv's return to Raw. How to how to lose faith in humanity career path. Sounds about right. Oh no. Oh man. Well, yeah, because you've been too obsessed with Roman. They'll think about it. Yeah, R-Truth was here earlier because then he came out with during Judgment Day, and then they all attacked him, but Miz came out to help. Dude, I'm hoping Liv wins at Elimination Chamber and goes against Rhea at WrestleMania. I hope. R-Truth is the best. He's the best. When he like followed me on Twitter, I was so fucking stoked. New Day. Right now, I'm just trying to keep my head together, so retail's just gonna be what it is. Oh yeah, hit the like, share, retweet. I'm so new to this. We do need another title run for Truth. Dude, Truth deserves the world. Jay. Here comes Jay. From San Francisco, California. Hometown motherfucker. I always get so sad when like I go to San Francisco because like when the Usos come out, the crowd like never cheers loud enough. Like they're too busy cheering for the Giants, like our freaking baseball team down the street. It's so disappointing. The crowds I'm at always suck. I do miss Jay and the Bloodline too. I actually do. It was cool to see him go against Jimmy in the beginning of Royal Rumble. Dude, Samantha, yes. I never thought anyone would ever like beat Lillian Garcia, but Samantha definitely has. She's the best. And you can tell she just has such a passion. I was so happy that Bayley won, to be honest. Well, of course I wanted Liv, but I had a feeling that wasn't going to happen. But if anyone's going to beat Liv, I'm happy it was Bayley because she's done so much and she deserved this. She deserved it. I'm happy she got her moment. I mean, because Jade got a pretty epic moment too. I don't think she needed to actually win to still be elevated. Yeah, I don't think they were going to head that way with it. I had a feeling that Bayley was going to win, and I'm happy she did. Well, yeah, she's hella selfless. She's helped like Io and Dakota for the last like 2 years. She deserved this win. Jade's gonna be amazing. Like Tony dropped the ball on her big time. Like when she came out of Rumble, she was flawless. She was flawless. Ivy Nile looked great too during the Rumble. So did Tiffany Stratton. Becky's reaction when Jade threw Nia out though was classic. It was great. I would have been so mad if Nia won. Oh my god. I would have been one of the pissed people. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Right now, their women's division, there are a ton with the it factor. Like it's so good. Yeah, like I said, Tony dropped the entire ball on her, and I know he was pushing her like crazy in AEW, but he just with the women's division though, he just drops it all on all of it. Like he's gonna regret a lot of his shit because I think Triple H is gonna shoot her to the stars. Just the way they signed her and promoted her after being signed just shows like where Triple H's head is with her. Yeah. Jordy and Grace. I was surprised to see her there. It was really cool. Because I've seen her like for years working her way up. I've tried to like Nia. I don't know what it is. But it is funny when like she pisses people off. Hey, how are you? And it was cool that they had her do the whole interaction with Naomi. That was actually pretty genius. No, they didn't bring out like any of the legends like Candice Michelle, Kelly Kelly, Michelle McCool. They didn't do none of that this year, and actually it was pretty good. Yeah, it's true. The women have been freaking nailing it. Yeah, I wonder if because what the two people from NXT were Roxanne and Tiffany, right? So I wonder if one of them replaced her. Because I guarantee she probably would have been in the Rumble. It probably would have been Roxanne and Cora. They probably would have had a Roxanne Cora interaction. Aw. Mia's too busy trying to get AJ's attention again. Oh, Nia. Yeah, Nia's always been meh. Mm-hmm. I mean, didn't Cody just win 2 years in a row? Like, and didn't they brought Braun Breaker out to replace Brock Lesnar, right? So like his spot was Brock Lesnar's. So that's somebody that benefited off this whole Brock thing. Yeah, Braun showed out, man. He took that last minute opportunity and he's like, hell, I'm gonna show him. Spear, spear, spear. Braun Breaker is a beast too. If he's against like Ivor and Otis, those matches are pretty badass. Yeah. Nope. Just poor Truth getting the shit beat out of him as usual. Yeah. But didn't he want to like make it on his own without having the Steiner name? Kind of like the same thing as Ava. Truth, man, he can't catch a break. He's trying so hard. He's fighting for this relationship of his and it's just not working. Such a toxic one. Yes. He looked really good at the Rumble. Carmelo. They all showed out. Like I said, in the women's Rumble, Ivy Nile was pretty impressive too. Ivy Nile, Jordan, Grace, Jade, Liv, of course. Oh my god. Could you imagine if they had him come out anyway? I'm actually curious about that reaction too. That would be crazy. Dude, Ivy's so tiny, but she's such a machine. That's right. Everyone like forgot the headlines completely when he came out. Speaking of McMahon's, nothing was funnier. Not funny, I don't think that's the word, but when like Shane was in his match and like everyone's like, you still got it, right when he jumps up and gets injured. McMahon's have not been lucky lately. Sometimes I have to remind myself that too, that like a lot of the online drama aren't going to be in the crowds. With Jericho though, the online drama went right to him. The Vince one when he was able to get away with, but Jericho didn't. I guess it just like depends. But then again, AEW fans are probably more on the internet than a lot of the mainstream WWE fans. Yeah, that's a lot of the AEW crowds online. That's what I was just going to say. Because when I went to AEW like live, the crowd's so much different than WWE crowds, and it was funny because the people behind me just the whole time were talking shit about WWE, and it's like, you're at AEW, can't you just talk about them? Talk about AEW, you're here. Yeah, exactly. But it was funny when I was like at the AEW crowd, they were just so obsessed with talking shit about WWE. But it's like, why don't you talk about AEW? You're here. Have fun. Be happy. They were so mad because someone was like had WWE merch there. Like, calm down. People can just like wrestling. Don't have to just like one company. Because I like AEW. I like all the companies. These grudges are just crazy sometimes. Exactly. Have fun. Wrestling's wrestling. Some people just take it too seriously. I always like Brie Larson ever since Scott Pilgrim. But it's one of my all-time favorite movies, so maybe I'm just a little biased. In WWE, they don't. Have you seen the new Netflix thing with Scott Pilgrim? It's actually really good. I love that like everyone came back for it. The Vince stuff. It's getting so bad though. No, there's always going to be people running their mouth with like doesn't even matter the job you have, man. Gossip's everywhere. Gossip is everywhere. Yeah, you got to see it, and it's like totally. If you ever read the graphic novels or whatever, and watched the movie, they're different than them too. It's like not the same thing. You're watching something different. It's really cool. Like a different story. And it looks like there'll probably be a second season. But they have Michael Cera and everyone back as voices, so it's really cool. Yep. Netflix also has like a wrestling documentary on OVW right now with Al Snow. That's pretty interesting too. Which is cool because it shows like how popular wrestling's getting again. So the text messages and everything are insane that I read. Cobra Kai is great. Who knows? Who knows? Like, I'm just not surprised by anything at this point. Even if it's not true, though, you know, his reputation's still with that. People will not drop that. Sable. I bet you Sable has some stories. She's gotta. A lot of the women probably do. What a screwed up situation. But so far it's like he said, she said, but it looks pretty bad for him. Real bad. Weren't people saying that it could have been like instead of Brock, it could have been Riddle? I know Riddle's a little screwed up in the head too. I feel like Riddle would be more likely to do that than Brock, but I don't know. She's not in the Hall of Fame. That's right. She probably does know things then. For real, he does. He does. I bet, okay, sometimes he was funny with the whole RK Bro thing, but I think that was more of Orton's reactions to him, to be honest. Orton's reactions to him would always make me laugh. Jay beats Braun. Bronson Reed. That was a big one for him, actually. Bronson's a big ass guy, man. Hey. Oh, no dates. My party era. My singles era. I keep forgetting I'm single too. I am going with my ex to wrestling next month because we both had tickets, but it's more so for the wrestling. I think Riddle just needs to work on himself before he comes back or ever has a chance to come back, because I'm sure eventually, maybe. We both kind of paid for them.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Come in.
Yeah, I know. Him or newest spark. Right now he's trying to work on himself. Basically. That's the plan. That's the plan. Like I said, I'm letting him have his space and try to heal himself because he went through a lot. Yeah. And like I said, it's been a tough few weeks. Aldis has been great. So this Brock thing really did like pave the way for Braun Breaker to be on the main. Nice. I hear you. Exactly. That's why I'm gonna just let him do his thing. You know.
Leave it all out there in the ring tonight. Because when I'm done with you, no one will be speaking about you anymore. And I'll carry on being the longest reigning, greatest.
You just never know, what life will bring.
Of all time. Good luck.
I've just been trying to keep myself distracted, work on myself, heal, hang out with y'all, which I should have been doing for the last few years, but I was like, so, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to expand out now because I've always been too scared, to be honest. Too nervous and scared. I've like lots of anxiety. Well, I got no time to go backwards, man. I got to keep pushing forward. I'm not going to stay. I'm just going to keep getting older. You got to do it now. We all got our, like you said earlier, we all have our stories. I just didn't expect the switch in the story to be happening this year. Yeah. Mhm. Well, it's nice because like everyone around me in my real life doesn't get wrestling or like it. Yes, WrestleMania like 50. That's so long. Oh yeah, no, I've always tried to keep my Twitter at least like updated, even through the hard shit. But I was like, you know what? I got to get my face out there because it just seemed fun. And why not try to stream about something I've been passionate about my whole life? I mean, I wanted to be a wrestler back when I was 18. I was going to go to a wrestling school, but then my dad ended up passing away and I kind of did a spiral. So I had to find my way back. But I was like, hey, why not try this whole thing? Yeah. I mean, like, I have family and stuff that watch it. Like, my brother watches wrestling and stuff, but not to the extent I do. Or like they used to watch it back in the day, but they don't watch it now, which they should be. Yeah. You don't like Liv, so you don't like who I like. It's the best it's been in a while. Not to watch it is such a loss for them. That's their own loss. I try to tell people that. They're like, I guess. It's like, dude, it's been selling out now. Like, it's hate watch Raw. Aw. I just like wrestling in general, man. I can't hate on companies. Liv has so many haters for no reason. And it's funny when they're like, oh, Liv fans only like her because she's hot. It's like, that doesn't make sense because all the women in wrestling are hot. Like, what? They're all hot. Liv, like, really grew on me in her match against Charlotte before she went away that time. And came back in her whole Watch Me era. I was like, this girl's got passion. And that was before I really knew anything. Because that's when I started watching wrestling again. Because there was a few years off there. And then when, like, I learned, oh, you know, her first favorite's Lita and this and that, and she was doing her Karanas, I'm like, she's my girl. And that was before I knew anything. Mm-hmm. I have all of her things except the Raquel and her tag team title, and I still need to get that one. But I do have like those frame sets. Ooh, Becky looked good. They are the most beautiful women in the world. That's why it's just weird when it's like, oh, you just like her because she's hot. It's like, dude, they're all hot. I remember her getting knocked out by Brie. Rhea's match against Charlotte was pretty good. Mm-hmm. Like, Liv just keeps working and working and working her ass off, man. Every time she comes back, she's just on another level. Kofi. Rhea needs to go against Liv again. I am telling you. She needs to redo the feud with Liv. I still feel like Rhea versus Liv at WrestleMania makes more sense than Becky. I love Gunther. Gunther's so good live. Imperium's so good live. I remember there was someone telling me, they're like, oh, Gunther sucks, like his chops are nothing, blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, it was like right after I'd seen him live too. I'm like, his chops are fucking epic. What are you fucking talking about? Yeah. Rhea versus Becky, Rhea versus Liv. Well, Bailey's probably going to be against Io. That's the only one that really makes sense. Rhea needs to go against Liv at WrestleMania. Their chemistry is like insane. Remember when everyone went nuts when they renamed him from Walter to Gunther? Yeah, I think we're gonna get Rhea versus Becky, which kind of blows because it'll be a great match, but it just doesn't make as much sense to me as Rhea versus Liv, especially because the reason Liv was out was after Rhea. Well, because Bayley, I'm sure Damage Control is going to turn on Bayley eventually. No, Becky versus Rhea would be great. I'm biased and I want to see Rhea versus Liv. So bad. So bad. Yeah, exactly. Same. I still think there's a chance for it. That's what I mean. The Rhea and Liv, I know they're gonna go back to it eventually. I just don't. It's probably not gonna be for WrestleMania. I'll take it. Liv versus Roman, bring it. Finish her story before Cody. Bring it. I think she did. Or she just tagged with her. I know that Liv and Alexa were tag team for a little bit there. But it would be kind of cool to see them in a feud. Yeah. That's what I mean. I know that they're eventually going to go back to Liv versus Rhea. I just, like I said, I don't think it's going to be WrestleMania, but the storyline's going to be epic when they do. And I can't wait. All these commercials during the matches. Why do I feel like this is just disrespectful? Yeah. Liv versus Alba would be fun. One day I'm hoping for Liv versus AJ Lee. Is that too much dream? Is that too much of a dream? I love Tiffany. Her match with Becky was insane, and the fact that they haven't pushed her to the heavens after that, I don't know. Like, if no one's ever seen Tiffany versus Becky's match in NXT, you really got to. Liv should join their group. Oh my god. I mean, if anyone joins their group, it'd be her. Because she's a witch herself, of course. AJ bring, yeah. It's just a matter of when with her. Because she's got to go. Anything's possible right now. It's so cool. I love the whole Lyra Tatum storyline right now too. In NXT. They're doing really well with that one. Eventually, I want to see Mandy back. It's kind of shitty when like Lacey left and she's like, "Oh, it wasn't my passion anyway." It was like, bro, you just sound bitter. Yeah. Becky does a great job just lifting the women's division in general. Like, she was able to help Liv like level up. Just a whole bunch of them. Becky's amazing. Becky and Bayley, man. Becky and Bayley are great at like elevating people. Charlotte needs some help with it. Compared. Otis. Otis is like the women's man though. He's got Maxine. He had Mandy. It's crazy. And he was trying to get Lash. The way freaking Lash slammed Otis though was insane. Ooh, Gunther has Kofi in the corner. Kofi's gear's kind of plain. See. Yeah, Liv's got to be coming soon. There's like an hour left. Boom. Oh, nope, he caught him. Gunther caught him. Boom. Gunther with a backbreaker to Kingston. Now Boston Crab on Kofi. Walls of Jericho base. March 1st, my birthday. Oh, nope, Kofi's Kofi's gonna grab the rope. Yep. Man, how many commercials? I wonder how much Netflix is going to go up once Raw hits Netflix. If they're going to do it ad-free. Why are they putting peanut butter on a burger? I guess. Why am I watching the credits? I want to watch the match, not all these commercials. Yeah. There's no way it won't partially hurt them. Because, yeah, not everybody has Netflix. And I don't know if everyone's going to hop on to Netflix. That's a good point. I have Amazon too. That would have made it easier. Wonder if like Amazon will get SmackDown from Fox. Or wait, no. Didn't USA get SmackDown? I'm so confused. So many different deals. So many different deals. And isn't like Rock like higher up than Triple H now? In real life? In TKO or whatever? Yeah, I think like later this year, USA is supposed to get SmackDown from Fox. And then in 2025, Raw will be on Netflix. So it's just changing around everywhere. I don't know if Peacock will go away. All I know is Raw is going to Netflix, but I don't know if that means they're going to bring all the premium live events, pay-per-views there. That's crazy that The Rock just comes back and goes above Triple H. It's all like a wrestling storyline in itself. It's all some full circle shit. In fact, DX is basically running WWE right now in real life. I love it. Wrestling's the best. Oh, Gunther just catches him. Ow. It is funny and ironic. It like always makes me smile to think about, honestly. It's just one of those little things. I don't think like kids these days I don't think kids these days will get how cool that is. The Click said a long time ago they were going to take over pro wrestling. Did you think that they were joking? All right, take care. I hope Stephanie comes back now that Vince is gone. I would love her back. Ah, Bailey's coming up. Forgot Zayn versus McIntyre. The woman behind Kofi looks so not enthused. Like she doesn't even look like she wants to be there. I'll take her spot, man. The hell. I hate when people are in the front and they just look so bored. It's like you're living my dream right now, lady. Kofi to the top. Boom. 1, 2, kick out.
We all thought the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion was done. Because of that, and this from Kofi Kingston.
One, two, kick. Oh, here he goes. Oh. Nope. Clothesline to Kofi. Oh, you've got to go one time. I've been to so many, I can't even. People go to concerts. I go to WWE events. Ever since a kid. Those are my concerts. I've been to some pretty crazy ones. Like I bet I was one of my main ones was being at No Way Out in San Francisco when Eddie Guerrero won against Brock Lesnar. That was crazy. And it's crazy to even think like looking back that Bailey was a kid like around my age there too in the crowd. What a small world, man. Bailey's doing what I wanted to do. And Gunther wins against Kofi. Ooh, that's awesome. I went to one AEW. I went to Revolution. Was it last year? Last March. Saw it when Paige and Ruby and Tony formed the faction. Or Soraya, I should say. The rest of Imperium out to get the New Day. Ooh. Ooh. Freaking love Imperium. I love New Day. In the last like 5 or 6 years, every event I've gone to has New Day, no matter what. New Day. New Day and the Usos. Isn't Kaiser with Tiffany? It's pretty cool.
is how it came about. Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn last month now. Sami Zayn would injure his leg when he came off the rope badly. There's been a lot of talk about McIntyre not having the killer.
The Big E thing, that whole thing's so sad. I don't know. I don't see New Day adding new members. It's crazy to think if Vince was still there, there's no way Sammy would be in this match. Nah, McIntyre's gonna take it. Well, now that everyone's injured, McIntyre's gonna get a hell of a push. He was already getting pushed. Yeah, I don't think that New Day will add anybody. I feel like they're gonna get split up and on singles paths before they add anybody. Yeah, no, McIntyre's gonna come out on this one, I think. Kabuki Warriors. I'm so happy they're back together and they're champs. Oh, I'm so happy Kyrie is back. You know, way back, like Paige was their manager. Tegan and Natty. Tegan and Natty had some problems at Royal Rumble. She does. Her elbow's insane. It's epic. Yeah, Tegan and Natty weren't. Tegan kind of got Natty out, then got pushed out herself. Poor Tegan's been put to tag team. I miss her and Shotzi, though. That tag team was funny. That was like a fun tag team. WWE 2K24. I'm going to get that one for sure. Then again, I got to get a PS5. I forgot that I got to get my own PS5 now. Trying to get my life together again. Ay. Foot's asleep. And Kyrie has looked so much more badass than, like, she's always looked badass, but coming back, her character's just so, like, awesome. She's so awesome. I wonder when Damage Control is going to turn on Bailey. I thought it would have happened by now, but they're, like, stringing it on, like, stringing it along. Asuka's, yes. That goes without saying. Just everything about Asuka is cool. And like when I learned her age, it was like, whoa, she's over 40 and doing this. She didn't look like it at all. Yeah. There's no way Natty and Tegan have a chance. Oh, to Bailey? Is that what you're talking about? Mm-hmm. It's gonna happen before WrestleMania because I still see it being Bailey versus Io. It's gonna be Bailey versus Io and either Rhea versus Liv or Rhea versus Becky, which will still be good. I wonder if it's not Rhea versus Liv though, because I know they're gonna have Liv at WrestleMania. I wonder what the match will be. I wonder if it'll be like another tag team match because they always usually have the extra women in tag team matches at WrestleMania. Seems like. I still can't believe Riot Squad never won the championships. To this day, I still can't believe it. I heard they were supposed to against Natty and Tamina that year at WrestleMania, but it switched last minute. Hopefully they do. I'm pretty sure they will. Oop, they're showing Jade again. God, look at Jade. The arrest thing. Well, see, I feel like after WWE kind of like was okay with weed or the whole thing after the whole Riddle thing and the RK Bro thing and all that, and then when they kind of like took weed off of the whole thing, I figured she might have a good shot of not getting in so much trouble because it is stupid to get in trouble over marijuana. To be honest. But yeah, after having like a shirt that was like RK Bro like or 420 and all that, it's like if you don't have Liv back because of that arrest, that'd be ridiculously hypocritical. Ooh, Tegan looks good. I love her hair tonight. Her hair and gear are on point. Yeah, it would be hypocritical. Like they were banking off of it. The only reason she got arrested too is freaking Florida. They're stupid with that stuff. Which is weird because it's Florida. You hear so much crazy shit about Florida, but you can't have weed. Like, I don't get it. Stupid. So stupid. Whoop. Yeah, Florida is just like their own little world. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Cali has their own weird shit, but like Florida's just on its own little level. Really? That just seems like they can easily take advantage of that. That's ridiculous. Some of these laws are just dumb. Then again, I don't really trust the police on not taking advantage of laws. Ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. All these commercials, you don't even get to watch it. Domino's. I'm hungry. Dude, remember back in the day? I don't know, maybe I'm old. When Pizza Hut like had $10 pizzas and there wasn't any crazy delivery fees or nothing, all you had to do was tip. Yeah, crazy. Prices are nuts now. Bianca, maybe. I mean, they had her facing off against Bianca on Royal Rumble. Yeah. They had, yeah, that would be a good one because they had them face off at like Royal Rumble, kind of like in a pre little thing. So I wouldn't be surprised. Or it could be Bianca against Nia, since I mean not Bianca against Nia, Jade against Nia, since Jade threw Nia out at Rumble. Either or. Unless they're still gonna do Becky and Nia, but I don't know. Dude, it was the best. It was the best. And Becky's reaction after was priceless. Completely. Dude, there's so many different combinations of matches right now you can do. The women's roster is so fucking crazy. So crazy. I think the only one out right now is like Charlotte. And well, Dakota's coming back soon. Oh, and Cora. Cora's out. But basically, most of them are there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why it's crazy. Like, there's some wrestling fans that just haven't bothered to watch it lately. And it's like, why? You're missing out. Like, Vince ain't there anymore. Trust me, it's different. Storylines actually finish and have longevity. You're not just watching like a cheese fest of bullshit. See, sold out Raw. When did that happen during Vince towards the end of the years? Like, never. It's just so refreshing to see, man. Yeah, it was like the whole Simple Life shit with Nicole Richie and Paris Hilton. They like spoofed that. It was great. I still think that Tiffany should be pushed way more than she is right now. Like, she's insane. But she will be. It's just going to be in due time. There's no way they're not going to bank on her. Like I said, her and Becky's match was incredible. I'm so happy they're still trying with Tegan. They didn't know what to do with her for so long. I want to see Tegan versus Dakota Kai again. For sure. Because back in the NXT days, dude, Tegan and her rivalries were great. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. She had just got back too. It's so sad when they just get back and get injured. It seems to happen so often. I know, like, Liv last year came back from her injury, but was injured right after again. Cora this year. Punk. Ooh. I actually like that Natty's been getting different gears lately. She's been looking cute. Kyrie took a bit to get up there. Oh, Natty was asking Tegan for a tag, but Tegan ignored her, then got dropped by Kyrie. Right? And like, didn't like Tony never took advantage of freaking Cody and Punk? It's crazy. He missed out on so much. It seems like such an obvious thing to do. Ooh, that elbow. 1, 2, 3. Kyrie pins Natty for the win. Hells yeah. Yep, Natty and Tegan aren't gonna last as a tag team so long. Tegan's tag teams never really last. Oh, who's watching? Ah, Kaden and Katana. They're so talented. Yeah, Natty just gets placed with everyone too. It's like Tegan and Natty are just the random placeholders at the moment. Yeah. Bailey. Come on out, Bailey. Katana is like, didn't she used to date Ricochet too before Samantha? Because I know her and Ricochet are crazy in the ring. Makes sense. Love Bailey. Oh, here we go. Not a commercial. No. Yeah, it's just a matter of time till they turn. Oh man. No. Not the commercial. You finally get to Bailey and them. Cares about Vanderpump Rules. I wonder, I might stream for NXT tomorrow too. I'm just gonna start streaming regularly, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I do. I'm gonna try. I remember when she was baby faced and she turned heel. Like I was like, I hope she got this because that was like because she was such a baby face that was going to be a huge turn and she nailed the heel turn. Man, Bailey is incredible, incredible to make the whole hugger gimmick into this. She good. I remember I was there when I think she was against Alexa Bliss for the title in her hometown of San Jose, California, and she lost, and it was really sad. I'm sure a lot of kids did. I'm sure a lot of kids did. When she was like beating up her things on stage. Seriously? That's funny. I love when kids take it so seriously. People in general, though, what am I saying? I remember being a kid and watching wrestling, though. I gets it. Oh. Oh no. Well, when she turns face again, you can be like, she's good. She back. And she's probably just totally over it by now. It does hit different as an adult, for sure. And then when you watch some of the older stuff that you were watching as a kid, it like hits different too. Like watching the Attitude Era again. It's just like it's funny. I was like, I was watching that as a kid. Had all the matches with like the cat, Miss Kitty, and you have Ivory and Jacqueline. Ivory and Jacqueline were badass though. Tori, not the Tori Wilson, but the Kane's Tori or DX Tori. She was one of my first favorites. Ooh. Vengeance. Oh, NXT. They better give Tiffany the belt back soon, or at least put her on the main roster. So I'm saying. The first episode I watched ever was because my mom wanted to watch it because I think Arnold Schwarzenegger was getting in the Hall of Fame or something that night. and it was this same night that Triple H drugged Stephanie, and they got married in the Vegas drive-thru. And we watched it ever since. It's just such a funny episode to be the first. But I do thank my mom for randomly watching it that night. Yeah. For some reason, that just got us hooked. We're like, what is this? It's crazy. That's the one thing about wrestling, man. Like, no matter what you're going through, no matter what time of life or what's going on in the world, wrestling will always be there. It has helped me through so much. As it is right now. Just such a funny one to look back at. Because every time I see that, just looking back, it's like, I can't believe that's my first. WrestleMania, baby. You tell him, Bailey. You tell him, homegirl. She's close to where I'm from. Ooh. It's just a matter of time. I love Bailey. I love her. You're damn right, Bailey. It is thanks to you. And remember when Damage Control first started, everybody was worried because like they were losing in the beginning. Now look at them. Now look at them. You didn't need to be on the poster, Bailey. You won the damn Rumble. Screw it. Ever. Yeah. Liv's got to come out soon, huh? $63. Damn, Bailey. Impressive. So impressive. Right, who's coming out? Rhea. Oh, man. Oh, Nia just took out Rhea. Nia just can't mind her own business. Oh. Damage Control is just watching Nia destroy Rhea. Ooh. What if they actually have Liv team with Rhea? That'd be crazy. If they had her do it again. I just want Liv to come out. Damn it. Ooh. She's looking right at damage control. Oh. Damage control's just leaving Bailey to Nia. Wow. He was like, no. Yeah. They were making some like cool like comic pages for her and Rhea too. Oh. She's gonna make the announcement on Friday. Oh shit. And it kept panning on EO. Mm-hmm. Is there no Liv? What? We have to wait. One match to go. Oh, whoa, 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 oh. Bum, 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 bum. She's Raw. That's why I'm surprised she hasn't been on. Unless they're like switching her, but I don't know. Yeah, after the bloodline thing, they kind of like lost steam on Sammy a little bit.
You can make money the hard way as a provider or with a mechanic ball, or save money the easy way with Xfinity.
I still like Sammy though, but I do get it. Dude, Samantha kills it every night, especially when they let her actually do her thing. Instead of trying to take control, like let her do her creative thing. She knows what she's doing. Dude, yeah. Like I said before, I never knew that there was going to be an announcer that could like be on Lillian Garcia's level, and Samantha is definitely it. Like, she one of a kind. You're not going to find another girl like her. Her passion for wrestling, all of it. Yeah, you can tell when people have the passion, man. That's usually what draws me to people in it. If they don't have it, like Lacey Evans or whatever, yeah, Lacey Evans, there's a reason I don't get drawn to them. And when she said she didn't have a passion for it, it made sense why I was never drawn to her. I have no idea what to eat tonight. Exactly. Like a lot of the women have to try extra hard, like compared to the men, just to get noticed in general. So the passion is like overboard. I mean, of course, there's going to be some women like the men that aren't really there for the right reasons, but you know when they are. Dominoes, right? They've advertised it enough. Oh, I forgot about the Love in WWE. Bianca and Montez's show. Yeah, you can definitely tell. And like the ones that put in the work from the others. Like you can tell Tiffany Stratton, she puts in the work. Like Liv puts in the work. That's why like when people were so like on her ass like a few years ago, it's like she loves wrestling. She's got the passion. She's working her ass off, and nobody like people are refusing to see it till now. At least they do now, but like damn. Like Cora Jade, she's also got the passion, and like Roxanne. Hmm. Like I mean, every single time you see like Natty put videos up of the dungeon and stuff, Liv's always there training, and Liv has her own damn ring and everything. Like she's in it. You know, Bailey is someone that watched as a kid. Like she was at the same No Way Out I was with the Eddie Guerrero thing as a fan. Here comes McIntyre. I actually love this heel turn. He needed a heel turn. Didn't they have like Jade out to the dungeon and stuff too? I know like Jade's been putting in the work since coming too. Seems like. Because she's actually getting training compared to when she was in AEW. Because I feel like because when I heard she was supposed to do like a share shot in AEW and no one had taught her how. He does big and scary very well. Yes. I was a little surprised that it was Sammy in this match. But they are still pushing him, I guess. It just seems pretty random. Yeah, with the chair shot, like they didn't teach her how and just threw her out there to do it. Like that's not very professional. And I'm not trying to talk shit about AEW, but yeah. No, Sammy's great. It's just like I feel like they don't know what they're doing with him at the moment. Like after the bloodline, he's just kind of like there. Oh yeah, me too. That's what really got me into it because I started watching as a kid when Trish and Lita like debuted back on Sunday Night Heat and stuff. I love them. I love Tori, you know, the one back with DX and Kane. The TORI one. Ivory, Jacqueline. The cat. Sable was gone around that time. Miss Kitty. When she was married to King and then they had like the awful divorce, but then King ended up staying while she left. It was, yeah, the one with Lawler. They had like a bad divorce or something, and like King was going to quit along with her or came back. Something happened back then. Then I remember when she was like China's little slave for a bit. Her name's Stacey Carter. Yeah, no, I've loved the women when I was a kid. They were my heroes. Then you started getting your like Victorias and Jazz and Molly Holly, Candice Michelle, Tori Wilson, Stacey Keebler. Maria Kanellis. I used to love Maria Kanellis. Probably more the girl crush. Plus she, Victoria. Oh, you got to meet her? I remember, didn't she own a pizza joint for a while too? That she'd always be at. I've never gotten to meet any of the women. It's like a dream to meet some of them at least. You would think I would have met some of the women. Like, come on now. I want to meet her. I want to meet Lita, Trish, Molly Holly. I heard she's a sweetheart. I want to meet all of them. Yeah. I've had a few breaks along the ways too, but I always find my way back. I know I like left around 2005 or 2006 and came back around 2012. Miss Congeniality, that's right. She was such a little baby back then. But then when she like debuted with S.A. Rios and she did that moonsault, man, everybody was so shocked. Nothing will beat Team Extreme for me as a faction. They were like my group. Oh yeah, because isn't SmackDown's gonna go to USA, right? Like towards the end of the year. Dude, Lita, I love her. I think she lives out in Cali too. I'm surprised I haven't met her at all. I need to. I need to meet all of them. I think the nicest wrestler I've met is Jericho because it's been a few times. Jeff Hardy was cool. Stone Cold's cool. Yeah, I know. Netflix has gone like up and down lately. But I mean, they could have a resurgence with how they do this Raw thing. I don't know, because eventually, like, they're gonna have to either Netflix prices are gonna have to go up. Somehow they're gonna have to bring a bunch of people that just watch Raw on TV onto a streaming platform. It's gonna be interesting. And it's kind of like a dying streaming platform in a bit compared to the others. So cool. You're so lucky. Living my dream, man. Living my dream. Mick Foley is such a sweetheart, man. I bought a cameo from him for my mom for Christmas. And like, honestly, I just asked him for autographs before on Twitter, just to take a chance like years ago, and he actually sent them, and it was sweet. He's sweet. Yeah. I took my chance and it worked. Yeah, my mom's always been a big Mick Foley fan because like she read his book way years ago. Yeah. Dude, I bet they're huge. I've never like, man. They're like actual superheroes, man. Those guys are huge. Meeting Jericho's more like an average guy in person. Same with like Jeff. Obviously though, but I think Jeff's wife was at the autograph thing too. Got to meet both of them. Jeff's energy wasn't very high either. But I feel like he partied or something the night before. Or he was just tired, honestly. Well, yeah, it was like just an autograph session, but like he had like ketchup on his wife beater and everything. I'm like, man, he must have had a fun night. Not like a lot or anything, but what am I saying? If I was them, I'd be partying too. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I've got to go to some cons. I haven't been to any. I've always wanted to. It's just like the wrestlers always go to the cons that are way further out for me. Like Trish is gonna be around here, but in some ghetto ass place, I'm like, I'm not gonna risk that. Yeah, most of the stuff always is on the East Coast when it comes to like wrestling and stuff. Seems like the East Coast they're in a lot, or like Texas or SoCal. They're rarely in NorCal. Mm. I mean, back in the day, I feel like wrestlers used to do a lot more signings and stuff in NorCal. It's just lately, it just no. Dude, Sammy's barely hitting him. Oh. Ooh. No, McIntyre's gonna do it. Ooh, yep, Claymore. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There it is. McIntyre defeats Sami Zayn. Telling you, all these injuries, McIntyre's banking. Boom. Boom. Damn. I'm so sad there wasn't Liv tonight, man. I was so excited. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That was great. How do you have her return like that at Rumble and then nothing? What? Oh man. That was a good Raw. Thanks y'all for watching with me. I'm probably gonna grab some dinner or something. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right. You're welcome. Bye. Take care, y'all. Have a great night. I'll probably be on Twitter anyway, so yeah. See ya.